Need you for the whole me. Need you for my sanity. Need you to remind me where I come from. Can you remind me of my beauty? Found me when I'm tumbling, spiraling.
My L of the ginger. I felt a tickle in my throat. So the old black ancestor in me said, "Go ahead and get you an L of the ginger, and drink that."
And after this, go lay down.
Right. I got a meeting with my BSA students, and then I'm a flat iron my hair because as y'all can see, the braids are gone. I took the top off the Maybach.
Well, they hard to take down.
Not so much. I had help. My friend helped me. She helped me take them down, so it wasn't that bad. That cut down the process a whole lot.
I bet.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad. My hair was just kind of knotted at the root, you know, where all the product is built up and stuff.
Always, yeah. Wait, you had braids or you had dreads?
I had braids.
Okay.
Yeah, I had braids. I had the locks before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And now it's all me. But welcome back to another episode of Black Bougie Bout It. If you are watching, you're like, hey, this looks a little different because it decided to snow. Hey, it decided to snow up here in Nashville, and it's freezing down there in Alabama. So we are
more icy here. I ain't gonna say it's snow.
We're working from home just like everybody else today. So we're recording from the crib. If you hear my dryer in the back, as you can see, my hair is half done. Y'all
going up.
But India already said I am not my hair, so y'all gonna get this information, this tea, this knowledge, this real raw and rich conversation.
Yeah.
I had to think about it for a minute.
This is just our effort to stay consistent.
Yeah. And y'all don't care about how we look no way. So I mean, truth be told, y'all just come to hear yap. So you'll be alright.
A whole lot of talking going on. How has your week been?
So I'm not gonna say everything on the podcast because some stuff is personal. But I was just going through some things last week. So last week was a very hard week for me, more emotionally than anything. But I can say I'm not like in a relationship or anything like that yet, but I can say I am very grateful to have somebody that I'm dealing with that is super supportive, and super attentive. Like one day last week, I didn't even feel like cooking dinner, and my friend, she came over and cooked dinner for me and then went home. Like that's all. So it's just like nice to have somebody who's willing to do things for me and like look out for me and vice versa. So that's really nice. But yeah, last week was not a good week. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Probably being the first week back with the students being back, and just now with the snow, it's been a long 7 days. Okay. But I'm here. I'm still blessed. I'm still happy. You know, I got all the necessities I needed. So I'm still good. I'm still good. Last week was just a doozy. She was a doozy. Yeah. What about you?
Last week was not bad for me. I'm trying to think. Hell, what I really did. I think I said this on here before, but the heat at my office is broken, so we haven't really been going into the office. I did go by there yesterday just to like, because I just be trying to check in, like, hey.
How y'all doing?
Hey. But my boss wasn't even there, so I ended up like that was not productive. And I just ended up talking to one of the ladies in the office all summer. So last week I can't say that I did anything. I just really been chilling and just getting to it, going to the gym, trying to still get adjusted to a standard apartment. But yeah, that's what I did for real. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, same here, except the snow on the ground. That's about it. The world, it hadn't been too much. I think like from what I was paying attention to when I was scrolling on the interwebs and everything, it was still a little bit of Cat Williams stuff floating around, but we talked about that last week.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was
more so like people responding to him and stuff.
Right. Then, you know, some people were still responding to Jonathan Majors stuff, but that he got cut from another deal. The Dennis Rodman movie that he was supposed to do, he got dropped from that.
I hate that for him because I think he would have done really good in that.
I hate that with this, he's losing all the deals, but I'm also like, I guess that's a part of the consequences, you know, it's just because nobody wants to abuse her. Now, speaking about that, I saw this video, and I probably should have sent it to you. I saw this video of a girl online. It was two girls. They had a podcast, and they were saying, and they were like, their theory, which I was kind of like, I've been said this. We said this when it happened on the podcast, that Megan Good, the reason why Megan Good is holding him down the way she is because she was the girl that he was texting on the phone. So he has gaslighted her into thinking that this is her fault, and that since she was the one he was texting, that she got to hold him down and stick around and support him, because if she wouldn't have been texting him knowing that he was in a relationship, they wouldn't have been in the situation in the first place.
But you know, that's why when you said that, I'm like, well, that still isn't gonna make me look stupid and like go in public with you. I could see if you was, do you know what I mean? Like, that's not your fault.
I mean, if you in your right mind and you got sense, it's not your fault. But if you are dating somebody who is a head ass, which Jonathan Majors,
he does seem very arrogant from the
that he's right,
from the interview and everything.
He a little head assery.
He was having the big head.
So, and I could see him being like, well, you know, Megan, you knew I was still with her when we texted, and we were still texting, so you know, you ain't innocent in this.
Backing the damn girl up.
I'm just saying, I could definitely see him being like, you know, well, you know, if you wouldn't have texted me while I was still with her, then maybe it wouldn't have ended up this way.
Because she's way older than him. She's like,
she's in her 40s, and he's like in his 30s. His 30s, yeah.
She's at least what, 6-7 years older than him.
Yeah, I give him that.
She's not slow like that, but it's giving. There she is.
I'm just saying, when I heard the girl say, "Ooh," I didn't think about that part. The part where it's like the gaslighting element of it. We wouldn't be in this situation like that. Yeah, if you didn't text me. Because I had been said I thought she was the woman he was texting, but I didn't think about him gaslighting her and baiting her into thinking that it's partially her fault because she texted him.
You know how manipulative you got to be to make somebody think that it's their fault that they put their hands on their girlfriend? And you know how slow you got to be to believe it?
We've heard and seen crazier shit, aka Carly Russell. Okay, so
I mean, what? And he could have really caught her in a vulnerable time because she really just went through the divorce with Devon, or however long that's been going on. However, they just not too long ago, last year, came out and said that they was divorced and separated. So maybe he caught her at a time, but that's wild. That's wild. But I guess to bring it all back, I really do hate still that he like losing all his deals. And it's not to say like, or it's not to compare him to white people or whatever, but Charlie Sheen got AIDS and was giving people AIDS.
And Robert Downey Jr. got arrested for doing every drug underneath the damn sun and sun.
He was still on $2.5 million.
And Robert Downey still became Iron Man.
So,
yeah, it's definitely what they call it, like selective outrage.
Definitely a double standard. We just can't do everything that they do. But I mean, he's done less, and I feel like other people's careers have been able to backfire. I don't know what kind of rabbit he gonna pull out the hat.
Some and some haven't. Because when I think about Chris Brown, I'm like, is what was done to Chris Brown in his career, was that right? And I know some people are gonna be like, but yeah, he's still a menace to society. He did stuff to Karuchi and this and da da da. Yes, yeah. Oh, I know. But like in the grand scheme of things, because Chris Brown still like struggles overall in like the US. Now he can tour in other countries and stuff and sell out and make money, but he still struggles as far as like here in the United States is getting award nominations, being able to perform at shows, being at festivals, getting endorsements, all types of different things because of that incident with Rihanna. And I'm just like, wow, you know, that was how long ago now? Hell.
I think a lot of that is because people don't like him anymore, and once that shit happened, they kind of like put their call in about him because it's like, remember when we was talking about he should do the Super Bowl, and with Jay-Z over like the talent, you know that's not gonna happen. Like they kind of been enemies ever since that happened.
Jay-Z, you is damn near granddaddy age if you don't let some of this shit go.
I mean, he is granddaddy age, so
you need to let it go. You somebody daddy out here.
Yeah.
All y'all, both of y'all somebody daddies. Both of y'all got multiple children.
Right.
Let it go. Oh, speaking of Chris Brown, did you see that comment? I know it's irrelevant on the Shade Room where he was like celebrating one of his kids' birthday, and the lady commented, and she was like, "Oh, this is sweet, but couldn't be me having a baby daddy with all those baby mamas." And then he said, "Who said you even had a chance?" I said, "See, why do y'all be messing with Chris? Why do y'all mess with him?"
No, somebody did that to Diddy. When like all the allegations first started coming out, she DM'd him and was like, "I'm finna go public with my story. You R-worded me and whatever." And Diddy wrote her back and was like, "I wouldn't touch your ugly ass with a 10-foot pole."
Was it real? Was it real?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. See,
he must have been mad that night.
I don't even know why people play with Chris Brown like that though. Cause Chris always got time. Chris always got time. He's always had time on the internet.
I mean, his era on like Twitter responding to people is probably as funny as Rihanna's era, when she used to really go back and forth with people. Like, really, even
Chris Brown was arguing with Tyson motherfucking Beckford in the comments over Karuchi. Okay, talking about some I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga. Talking to Tyson Beckford, talking about some Tyson Beckford.
Well, do you remember when Rihanna had the little thing with Tiana Taylor?
She had beef with Tiana Taylor. Did she have beef with? Was it Keisha
She had beef
Cole?
with
Sierra. And then I remember it was Carrie Hilson, Beyonce.
Yeah. I remember Rihanna got into it with one of the Jenner sisters. Do you remember they was like I'm going to see Rihanna tonight or something, and if she doesn't do some song, I'm gonna be so mad. And they added her in it, and Rihanna was like, "Well, don't come in." It was like, "Well, don't come in, bitch," something like that. And everybody was like, "What? Goddamn!" And that was like at the time when they was like popping. So maybe they just feel like they could say that to her.
I miss the Instagram in the early Twitter days, like, and even Vine.
Oh, I do. I miss Vine, but
TikTok don't hit the same.
It's not the same. Like, Vine was so raw. It was raw.
Like, it was something about having them 6 seconds, and you had to fit it all in them 6 seconds.
Yeah,
that made it just.
People would do whole skits on Vine.
In six seconds. Y'all got 60 minutes damn near now. Okay, we had 6 seconds. 6 seconds to capture somebody. Like, those are the times.
Definitely.
That's what you got on fleek. Eyebrows on fleek. The folk. Like, that's where we got that from. Like,
I can't lie. Now that Twitter has become X, I'm rarely even on there.
I ain't gonna lie. I only be on Twitter for the porn of it all.
For the porn of it all.
For the porn of it all. Like, the Twitter porn.
That's all it is. It's, you know how Tumblr, I don't know what happened to Tumblr, but it was like you could get on there and it was nothing but porn. That's it. That's kind of how Twitter has become a little bit now. I don't know if it's because of Elon Musk or what, but
I know on mine. It's just because of my bookmarks and my likes and my my follows. Because it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the drama. I'm why the porn is on my feed on Twitter. Okay. Every time I see something, I'm like, let me follow them.
They do be having some like the pictures of the men.
I be looking at everything, all of it. If my bookmarks ever got leaked, y'all would be like,
but you can see your likes,
but you can't see your bookmarks.
Oh, see, I haven't been on there in a while.
Yeah, I bookmark my stuff. I don't like it because people be going through the likes. I go through the bookmarks because I don't need y'all to see all the freaky deaky stuff.
You know how
that I be
pain
like
it is to sit up and go through somebody's likes.
I'm just saying, if I ever become famous one day, I don't need nobody going through my likes being like, what in the heck?
What the fuck? Richard Lawson?
Okay. I keep all the sex stuff in the bookmarks just in case. I don't need no problems. That
is funny. That's funny. Before this podcast blow up, we gonna have to go through a lot of that.
I went through my tweets a while ago and cleaned it up, so I'm not that worried.
I need to go through mine. I probably had my Twitter account since Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not that worried.
So long ago. Definitely.
I think right before I applied for this job, I went and I did a sweep or something like that. So I'm not that worried. Plus, I don't really say nothing I try not to say anything too wild.
I retweet
outrageous.
I would say I retweet more than I actually tweet.
But whatever I said that shit, and I meant it. Yeah. And I probably wasn't wrong. So
yeah,
that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Well, speaking of stories, let's talk about the Book of Clarence.
Yes, the Book of Clarence.
The Book of Clarence.
First of all, can we talk about why 5 different accents? Because some people had Jamaican sounding accents, some people had English sounding accents, some folks had, I guess, biblical, whatever they're supposed to sound like in biblical. Mm-hmm. It was 18 different accents going on in the movie. I was like, where are we, Jamaica or
you know what? The way that I noticed it, but I wasn't mad at it because I was just like, everybody's giving something. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know if we at the resort or the resurrection. What is going on?
It was because even the guy who was supposed to be Jesus, his accent was like, I don't know, but also like, what would Jesus' accent have been like?
That's the part that be getting me. I think that's what's bothering me, that because it was so many different accents, and I'm like, don't none of them sound like how I feel as if they would have sounded back then in that time.
Right.
So I don't know. But overall, it was good. The Book of Clarence, if you haven't seen it's starring Lakeith Stanfield, Tiana Taylor, RJ Kyler, I think is how you say his name. Kyler. Mm-hmm. The guy from BMF. He plays Big Jebediah. Big Jebediah, not the little one.
Yeah. I like how they say
who else?
The guy who was the white Jesus, that was Benedict.
Doctor Strange, yeah. Yeah.
He had
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Oh yeah.
Okinawa.
Quinoa. I call him Martin Luther the King because he played Martin Luther King.
David Quinoa.
Yeah, he was in it. Alfred Woodard.
Yeah. She played Jesus' mother, Mary.
Yeah, Big Mary. I love to see a black woman like with a brown skin complexion with a all gray afro. I think that's so pretty.
It reminded me of Black Panther.
It does. But the movie, I guess I'm just gonna read this little brief.
Go ahead, give them the background.
Because from talking to people, a lot of people haven't heard about it. So I'm also I'm gonna put a little link to the preview down below. But it says Book of Clarence is a 2023 American biblical comedy drama film Written and directed by James Samuel, produced by Jay-Z, James Lasseter, a whole bunch of other cool black people. It follows a struggling down on his luck man named Clarence living in AD 33 Jerusalem who looks to capitalize on the rise of Jesus Christ by claiming to be a new Messiah sent by God in an attempt to free himself of debt and start a life of glory for himself. So if that didn't get it, basically he saw how profitable or how like cool it was basically to be Jesus, even though he was a non-believer. He did not believe in God. He did not believe in Jesus of Nazareth at all. He thought it was all fake. And
he thought he was doing magic tricks out there.
He thought he went to Mary and said, "How Jesus be doing his tricks?" She said, "Tricks."
She said,
Jesus
ain't no magic. Ain't no magic around here.
Ain't no magic around here. Jesus ain't never did.
Oh, you really believe this stuff? He said, "You really believe this?"
Yeah. Oh, Joseph was like, "He's slow, ain't it?" No, he's
real. Said, so you ain't the pappy. So you mean to tell me the grandmama is the baby? That's how he was sitting in there. He said, "So the grandma the baby." Okay.
All right. But basically he did all that kind of for a girl. But also I think to just prove it to his brother, to help his mom, prove it to himself, more importantly. But the movie was really good. The cinematography in the movie was so beautiful and so picturesque. I love like just the colors and the tones they used.
They made it look biblical times look lit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, dang, I wanna go to the little club. The little
club scene was so good.
I was like, hold on.
I wasn't expecting that.
I was like, all right, they got a little 1-2 step in.
It was good.
In the club, okay.
It was good. And I like when they be doing like old movies that set in the old time, but they use like current music. So I thought that was cool. Everybody just looked so beautiful in the movie. Tiana Taylor did a really good job.
She was Mary Magdalene.
She did a really good job. I'm proud of her.
The guy from Stranger Things was in it too. Caleb McLaughlin.
Yeah.
That him.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I ain't gonna lie, watching the crucifixion scene was hard because it's like I didn't know if they was gonna really go there or not.
And they did.
They really did.
And they did. They did.
It just further proves the point that white people are so evil.
Yeah, even the scene. Well, and I thought it was an interesting scene that they had in the movie when you mentioning white people when they cleaned up the dirty, homeless guy, and then when they had him in the bust down, the 30-inch bust down, they were like, "You look like Jesus," and I'm like, I wonder back in them times, like, is that how it happened? Like Jesus was, because we all know Jesus was a black man, right? But somehow in the story and somehow in the translation, he became white. And I wonder if that's how it was back then. Like Jesus was this black guy, but nobody really knew what he looked like for real because, it ain't like they had iPhones back then to send each other pictures of Jesus. So I wonder if it's like they saw a white man one day and was like, damn, he do look like Jesus.
It's giving Jesus.
Right. And that's just throughout history. Now the white man became Jesus when the whole time it was a brother walking around here doing the miracles.
I don't think that people would want Jesus to be black. Like, you know what I'm saying? People hate black people. Just like the guy said in the film when they was like getting ready to fight his friend, the big guy or whatever. Like they just
Barnabas.
Yeah. They just don't fuck with us like that. Like they do, but it's like an internal, like I feel like they admire a lot of the things that we do and they love how we look and just like the spirit of us, like the thought of us, but in real life, I don't think they like us, and I don't think they would want us to be Jesus. I don't think that. But I thought it was so mean that like he already been crucified and everybody's like, watching them or whatever, and the guy was like, "Oh, go ahead and pierce him with that."
Well, that's what they did to Jesus.
That's just mean.
That's what they did to Jesus. Yeah, it just was that movie, and it had a lot of powerful moments. Like when we were talking about it earlier, and like I said, that moment when he was in the jail, and the guy was like, "Well, how did you do that? Like, how did you walk on the water?" And he was like, uh, 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 um, "Was it God? Was it?" He was like, "And I know it was." That's how Clarence responded. He said, "I know it was." I was like, "I know good God, like it." Oh,
Yeah. When he walked on the water, or like, first of all, when the cloud moved, because it's funny that Jesus didn't know what God was gonna do. All he knew was God told him to stay and not physically go over there and help him. And so, even though it hurt him to not step in, he obeyed him. But when the cloud opened up and God was like, let me help my child out. I thought that was
so I walked through the valley of darkness.
Yeah, and then it was so good because he the main one in the movie who did not believe in him the whole time. So it's a very good movie. I think everybody should go see it. I don't know why they haven't promoted it well enough, because I'm sure they had a big enough budget. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I feel like we partially it's our fault as the consumer, because we're so used to getting everything on Netflix and Peacock and Max and all these other apps. It's like a lot of movies really do struggle when they go to the box office, unless it is like a Color Purple on Christmas Day or something. So I don't know. I don't know why it's getting such a, because I feel like the same thing for American Fiction. I'm like, I keep hearing it's such a good movie, but it was only a limited theater release, so it's not even easily accessible. And I've heard that's a really really good movie, and that's another like all black film with Tracy Ellis Ross, Issa Rae, Jeffrey Wright, Sterling K. Brown, Eric
One of the like when they do film festival movies, it don't come out like in theaters all the time, like in all theaters. Is that like one of those?
I think it was at film festivals, but it's just at limited theaters. Like they're doing it like at smaller theaters. It didn't come to like major theaters.
Cause it's like that movie, nobody's seen it for real that I know of. But also, it's nominated for a whole bunch of awards.
Yeah, it's critically acclaimed.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I feel like, especially the subject matter in Book of Clarence, I feel like that could have ate for real. I don't think that they did that right. I don't think they put it out at the right time. I don't think they promoted it well enough. I don't. Because in order for people to support, people have to know. That's why I was saying earlier, we haven't even really seen them do any kind of press run. Like, no kind of, I haven't seen like the photo shoots and like the Hollywood Reporter interviews, nothing. I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, it definitely didn't get the same.
This movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't get the same publicity that the other movies received.
Yeah,
like you said, even like The Harder They Fall, since it's the same director and producer like Jay-Z and James. Yeah, overall the movie was good, but I do think it did not get the budgeting that it probably should have, so that it could have really got that push the way a lot of these other movies got. But if you haven't seen the Book of Clarence, I highly recommend it. I thought it was really good. I think it's like a good one-time watch. I don't think you got to watch it 1,000 times, but I think it's good to like watch and get a different perspective. The storyline is a lot of different messages, and just like walking your own path and believing in yourself and trusting your ability and not allowing those around you to like, distract you or get you off of what, your purpose is and God's plan for you. So
very
yeah,
good.
It was good.
Very good. I liked it because it was something different. It wasn't like drugs, shooting.
The plight of the black woman. The plight of the black woman.
It wasn't like, how we gonna get this money by tomorrow? It wasn't none of that. It was something different, and we need more of that. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff Taraji P. Henson and them talking about, like. When those kind of movies that's risky don't do well, I'm like, ooh, everybody should go see that, because then they really gonna be like, oh, See, this why we don't. This why we don't make
But I
them
feel
kind of
like
movies.
it's almost like they do that on purpose, because I think about the movies
Mm-hmm.
like that are decent movies that don't get the push. Like, for instance, Taraji P. Henson's movie, where she was the spy. You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
Proud Mary.
Proud Mary. I'm like, that was actually a pretty good movie, but it didn't get a
Mhm.
lot of the press run and a lot of the push and marketing budget that Color Purple did. So it's
Right.
like a lot of times these studios or these networks don't put the same marketing budget
Sabotage.
behind these more, nuanced films. But when it's a slave movie, or the plight of the black woman, or we getting beat, or we selling drugs, or we whatever, then it's like
Mhm.
$1 million marketing budget. I need the trailers everywhere. I need action figures. I need them on
Right.
every in America, ABC Live, uh 106 in Park, Breakfast
Right.
Club, Way Up with Angela Yee. They send them everywhere
Yeah.
and
Like,
give them
where is all this
everything.
stuff? But a movie about
Yeah.
Black Jesus? Y'all got it.
Look, we'll give you a bus to go down there to the Tamron Hall show in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
And we only gonna do two of y'all. So y'all had to pull names, see who gonna go.
Right. We not even gonna, y'all gonna only be able to stay there one night. One night. You come in the morning, you go to bed, then you leave the next day.
Yeah. Cause that should have been, I mean, Lakeith Stanfield has had some really good roles, but that should have been one of his like more breakout roles. We haven't seen him do, I don't think, anything.
Or even
But,
Tiana Taylor. I mean, this is only her third movie role, fourth movie role.
mhm.
She ain't been in that many movies, even though that movie 1001, 10 out of 10. If y'all have not seen that, I think it's still on Peacock. If not, I think it might be on Amazon Prime. But the movie where
Okay.
she has the kid, I think it's
Oh yeah.
1001.
I haven't seen
That
it, but I know what you're talking about.
woo! Now don't watch it if you don't want to cry. It's gonna make you cry,
Oh Lord.
but it's a good one. Tiana Taylor as an actress, not that even though I like her music, we're not gonna get into it.
I like her music too. I told you it's that first album. Come on now.
But I really do like her as an actress. I really like Tiana
Yeah.
Taylor as an actress. And she confirmed on the Tamron Hall show that she'll be doing the Dionne Warwick biopic. So that, I think she gonna eat it up.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think she'll eat it up.
Okay. Good cheekbones.
Hmm.
Bone structure.
So yeah, I'm excited to see more of her acting and things.
Speaking of acting, Hallie, the baby mother. I think that's probably, I ain't gonna even say one of the best kept secrets, but
Because it wasn't
because it was not a secret. Everybody knew it, but she really gaslit the whole world. Getting
I'm
on live.
just black. My nose big because I'm black. Bitch, because you're black and pregnant.
And then she said, "Leave me the hell alone." And it was so funny because people on Shade Room was like, "Ooh, y'all made her mad." She said, "Hell."
Just to turn around and be like, they want to meet you so damn bad. Girl, we don't want to meet the baby so damn bad. We
Yeah.
just wanted you to stop acting like you didn't have the baby so damn bad, because we knew you had the baby.
You know what? This made me because even when Chloe was like, "Y'all about to piss me off" or whatever, why do celebrities do stuff like that? Like, if you didn't want anybody to know, why you ain't just like ignore it? Why you gotta be like, "Oh, y'all about to piss me off? Y'all need to leave me alone." Why are you acting like that?
They still in the school of Beyonce, in the school of destiny, so they're learning, But I definitely, congratulations, first of all, to Hallie and DGG on the birth of their
Right.
baby boy Halo. Okay, so how do you feel where people are like, well, she don't owe y'all, she don't have to tell y'all? I don't think she had to tell me a goddamn thing, right?
Right.
My beef is with the fact that when the people said you was pregnant, you said, no, I'm not pregnant. I'm just black and my nose is big. Your ass was like, you lied to me. That's the problem I got.
You cussed us out.
you
made
lied
us
to me.
feel bad. And then you pop up and was like, the best thing that 2023 should have ever done.
Had us feeling bad for calling your ass fat when you indeed was fat. All them people on Christmas, I'll never forget. I was reading the comments. They was like, "Them some nursing titties right there." I know what titties that just gave birth look like. Look at the way they hang. Look at the way they eating her up, and I was like, I feel bad for her. And then just for her to turn around and say she didn't have the baby, well.
When she in that same little clip on Christmas, when she got up and was like, "Let me go get some more," somebody was like, "It's giving. Let me go check on the baby."
Right. She said,
she was like,
girl,
please.
You ain't lying to nobody but yourself. We knew you had this baby.
Yeah. It was pretty obvious. The hoodies and stuff. We ain't never seen her in no damn hoodie.
All them frou frilly poo ass dresses she was wearing everywhere to them different award ceremonies and openings. Like but congratulations. We're happy for you.
Yeah.
Now that the baby is born, can we get back to the music? Because I know Chloe she dropped her album. And it was cool. We liked it. But I need y'all to get back to what y'all do best, and that's making music together. We need another Chloe and Halle album. Together. Okay. So
and now I feel like it's probably gonna be I don't know what that noise is in here. Is that the game? You can't hear it.
Oh, I hear it. I think I hear it now that you said something, but I didn't hear it at first.
It's like not in here, but it's in the building, or maybe it's outside. I can't tell. It'd be so many damn noises down here. But now I feel like it's gonna be a long time because she had the baby, so she gonna want to get her body back together and be with the baby.
I don't know. I feel like now that she done popped that baby out, she gonna really get back to it. So I'm hoping that's the case. Because you done popped the baby out now. You had time when you was hiding that damn pregnancy for 10 months.
Yeah.
It's time
to probably worked on a lot of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's time to go ahead and get back to work, baby. It's time to go ahead and put out some music and do some things. Cause you was quiet last year. I mean, I know the Little Mermaid came out, but that's about it. That's
Yeah, the Little Mermaid, and then she had that single come out that actually did good, but we haven't heard nothing since then.
And I know she was in The Color Purple, but
oh yeah.
That don't count.
Yeah,
that don't count. But yeah, congratulations to them. I'm trying to think, y'all. It was like not a whole lot going on this past week. And I know we're in election year. Make sure you register to vote. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know who the fuck I'm voting for. I'm just gonna be real. We're just gonna be honest. We family on here. I have no idea who the fuck I'm voting for, whether that be Democrat, Republican, whatever. I know I do not want to vote for Donald Trump. Truthfully, honestly, wholeheartedly, I do not want to vote for that man. But right now, I have not personally seen a whole lot of candidates or heard anything from any other candidates that I feel like are any better.
Yeah. I mean,
it's scary to say.
I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck I'm not voting for him at all.
But I don't want to vote. I don't plan on voting for him. That's not my plan. But I'm also right now like, who else the fuck am I voting for? Harambe?
At this point. No, I'm not voting for him at all. I really, really hope that Joe and them like get some sense and just like not do that. Just thinking about this made me feel like this year gonna be so stressful.
It really is.
Because it is really, oh God. I can't even believe that it's time for re-election again. Like, that's crazy.
That time be flying by fast every time, because that's how I felt last time in 2020. I was like, didn't I fucking just vote? Didn't we just
That
do
is
this?
so crazy.
Didn't we just do this? And now it's time to do this shit all over again. And I feel like we are more worse off now than we was 4 years ago.
I think if
Coming
they
off
had
of
had
the damn
any
pandemic.
I think if they had really had any sense, they would have like put Kamala in more of the, like put more of a light on her and like let her come out the fucking basement more. Cause it's like we don't know anything about her, and I would actually feel better if she ran and then like she picked another running mate or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't have that likability, and we never see her.
But I think that was part of the issue originally when she tried to run the first time, because she couldn't get the money together. She couldn't raise the funds to continue to run for president because didn't nobody like her ass because they felt like she was the feds.
Yeah, but if you actually in office though, now you got the like leverage. Now you got the money. Now you got the leverage.
She's done some stuff. She's done a lot of initiatives with women's reproductive and women's health, and trying to undo some of this stuff with the laws that Congress has passed in some of these states and stuff.
I just don't think that we see her enough. I don't know.
Agreed.
It just comes. It's very disingenuous too, and we see too much Joe like falling asleep, falling. Period. Like I would like to see more.
Which was the man who stopped talking like mid sentence? Was that Mitt Romney? He was like, and
that was like what's his name, Mitch McConnell or something. He need to go too. All of them, like. I don't know. I would have liked to see her like take control, not taking control, but just like be more like out front in front of things. Like I know she's not the first lady, but almost like first lady-esque, where like because we would see Michelle Obama out all the time reading the kids. Like if it was a storm surveying,
Dr. Jill got a job. She said, "I ain't about to be out there like that. I got shit to do."
We haven't had a real first lady since Michelle, because Ivanka, she didn't do anything.
I sit here and I look pretty.
I mean, that's it. You know, I don't know. They were very like lackluster.
I don't know. I need Barack to get on the hotline and call in a favor to somebody else. I know I said that last time. And that's when Joe said he was gonna run at the very last second and minute. But I need another. Well, you need to call Cory Booker in this hoe at this point. Like just somebody, anybody, please.
Yeah, somebody.
Because right now it's looking very hard for the Democratic nominations, and it's looking like we ain't gonna have none but Republicans on the ballot. And most of the Republicans are getting beat out by Trump. So
it's crazy how high his approval ratings are still.
So that's why we ain't talking about politics, because honestly, truly, y'all, right now we ain't got much to tell y'all except don't vote for Donald Trump, and that ain't really telling you much.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like her whole time in office, you should be like, you're basically campaigning for when you want to run again. I don't know if
I don't think she want to be president.
I don't think that, because she ran before. So I don't think that. I think they probably was like, look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pick you, and you know they had something worked out. Maybe he gonna do it again. He don't need to. I really think it's time for him to just retire. But I think she should have like used social media a lot more. Like yesterday was Founders Day. All the AKAs was wearing their little Chuck Taylors and they little pants and stuff when she was when they were running for office and when they was trying to go get her. Y'all's thing is service to mankind. I would have loved to have seen her out yesterday, like out with some other AKAs. They Chuck Taylors on, they little suit jackets out, you know, giving out supplies or like helping people because it's cold outside or whatever. Like we don't see her enough at all. The only time we see her is maybe when something happens or if I guess Joe can't make it and they need somebody to talk. Like we don't see her enough at all. And yes, the other day was Martin Luther King Day. I didn't see nothing where they gave like any kind of White House like press release celebrating Martin Luther King Day. No kind of photo op. Nothing. I didn't see nothing for Christmas, like how they do the tree lighting and all that stuff. Nothing. I didn't see. I think they did pardon the turkey for Thanksgiving, but like they bring their families out there and. But I didn't see none of the things. Like that's how you get out in front of people. You build up your likability. If people don't like you, then you gotta like get out there and make them like you. But I think the whole time she's been there, it's just been a lot of missed opportunities. I'm not sure why it's like that, but she definitely needs some kind of like PR person. And they need to give her a damn stylist because I'm tired of them dressing her like a strong
They
man.
spend all the money on the hairstylist so that she can keep that fresh silk press.
Well, whatever. We'll waste the money because she ain't gonna be there that long.
Yeah, I don't. So that's why we ain't talked about politics much because I'm trying to figure it out. We all trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I saw that Basketball Wives had their reunion. I watched this season, but it really was very much so lackluster. Basketball Wives to me don't hit the same without Tammy Roman. I don't care what nobody say.
I think daytime is past also, and it's time to let that go.
The last good season of Basketball Wives was the one where Evelyn got up there and said, I got A1 credit. I got good motherfucking pussy. What that girl say? Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me.
That was some good TV.
Oh,
some good TV.
That was so fucking funny. Ocho Cinco wanted me. I got A1 credit. My
man,
I got good motherfucking pussy.
Man. Did you see where Candy said that Bravo hasn't asked any of the ladies back for the new season of Housewives yet?
Because this season of Housewives was piss poor.
Trash.
Piss poor. Poo poo. I think they need to go ahead and give Portia whatever the fuck she asking for and bring her back.
I think they need to go on and give it to Portia. They need to make up with Nene. Whatever
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen.
But in a perfect world, that would have been great.
I don't think that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen at all.
I think Phaedra is just happy to be back on Bravo, but I don't think being on Married to Medicine suits her at all. I don't think it suits her at all because she just basically over there. She just basically over there being like messy, but like. She just
I like her on Married to Medicine because I be feeling like, to me, maybe this is just me, with Married to Medicine, sometimes they get a little too like, and so they need somebody to come over there and shake them up a little bit. And I feel like Phaedra is the perfect, and even Sweet Tea, even though they be clowning the fuck.
Oh, they be clowning.
Ain't no way I could be Sweet Tea because I'd come out the gate swinging. I'd be like, y'all old raggedy ass bitches. Like, ain't no way they'll
walk right into that though. I think she walked right into that.
They didn't call her deaf, dumb, everything else in between. Okay.
But she do be getting that though.
She do. Cause she not smart. Like, even when that second episode, and they were like, what are you looking forward to most about being married? She was like, oh, I get access to all the money. Girl, shut up.
Yeah, why would you say that? Even if it was a joke, come on.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. And then, does she really think they were not going to give her a hard time if you going on a show that your husband's ex-wife used to be basically the star of? And
it's still on. Technically, still on.
Enjoying her group of friends. Like, that was going to give you a hard time. And why even tell people that you met him by being in his DMs?
I'm cool with all of that, but I feel like one, she shared too much with the ladies too fast. That's why Dr. Heavenly keep eating her ass up now. Because it's like, even down to the whole endometriosis thing, it's like Dr. Heavenly, like, okay, you told that man you was gonna give him a baby, knowing that you had these issues, and and I'm like, see, you didn't put all your cards on the table, season 1, and now you ain't got nothing else.
She's too gullible, and it's kind of bad because she thinks she's being nice, and like opening up to them, and they using every little thing that she says against her.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the? Have you been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Only thing I've been watching is Potomac and Married to Medicine.
I ain't gonna lie, Love and Marriage Huntsville has been funny. It ain't up to the level of the other shows, but it has been. It's had some funny moments.
I saw what's his name just got arrested though.
I did see that Martell. Yeah, they said he had on a skim suit at the reunion. That made me holler. That had me so weak. His suits do be very tight.
You want some of the body glaze though that I keep seeing every goddamn where on my TikTok. I keep seeing body glaze, get the body glaze, get the body glaze. Ain't that the lady on Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Yeah, and they be trying to kind of go in on her about that, like, I'm not famous just on TikTok. I'm like, bitch, y'all only famous here, and this show is.
I mean, even if she is just famous on TikTok, that body glaze, I see it all the damn time, so it must be okay. It must be good. Hey, she making money.
Yeah, very much so.
Cause every other damn TikTok on my shit is body glaze, get the body glaze. I'm restocking the body glaze.
Yeah.
Send us some body glaze, girl.
Right, please. What I was about to say, Potomac, I'm still praying for Robin.
I just
there's not much you can say.
Somebody said she is his beard, and I'm starting to feel like it more and more as time goes on. It's just like I think y'all just married for the facade of it all. Y'all not really married. Like y'all married because it sound good and it look good, but you really let him do whatever the fuck he want to do.
I really have no idea why she would even get back with that man. Even when she called him on the phone, I don't even like the way he speaks to her. Like when she's
never loving, he's never affectionate.
Never. When she called him crying and was like, "Yeah, Candace is just," and he's like, "Why the fuck are you talking to her?" I'm like, "Damn." Okay, daddy.
He just is. First of all, yeah, Juan never, to me, ever talks to Robin like he cares about her. It's always like it's Robin's fault, and that's
every single time
that I don't like. And Candace, I told y'all a long time ago I ain't like Candace, and I don't like Candace because the thing that Candace does that pisses me off the most. I think I just got paid, y'all. Hold on, let me. Direct deposits is coming in as we talk. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory, honor and power unto the Lord our God. Hey, our Lord our God is almighty. Our Lord our God is omnipotent. Okay, y'all had to transfer my funds, my savings to my checkings, and my checkings to my savings. But yeah, the thing I hate about Candace, because it's like I want to like her, but what I don't like is that she always throw the first stone and hide her hand. And I hate that. She sit up there and call people everything but a child of God. Will say somebody got an STD, gonorrhea, chlamydia, coochie stank, smell fishy, and all this. And the moment they say something to her, what she do? But she fold up that little piece of paper. You just said this girl coochie smell like 17 different types of fish, and she got 5 different types of STDs, Candice.
This season of Potomac is even like not that good to me, because I feel like if Robin's drama, if it was like I don't know, if it was like playing out better, I feel like it would be good. But she just make herself look stupid. And so that's what's been making that just funny. Like her interactions with her husband are funny. Candace, I don't know why you would be sitting at a table crying over Candace when you don't like Candace, and you and her husband or whatever, they're in a court case. It just doesn't make sense. Like, Why are you crying? The girl,
Nika.
go away.
Yeah, the whole Nigerian beef storyline is not
Like, go
working for
away.
me.
And then that should have been wrapped up like 2 episodes ago.
It's not working for
Like,
me.
that don't make sense either. Mia, actually, I feel like Mia is funny. I just don't think they give her a lot of good moments to shine. Like,
Mhm.
when she was having the episode with her and Juan, when she was going back and forth with him, that was funny.
Cause Mia ain't. First of all, let me tell you something about a retired hoe. She ain't stupid. Okay, so Mia already know what's going on. Mia ain't stupid.
Mhm.
That's why she be asking the right questions. Cause she already know.
She
Juan is
said,
out
"Oh, you
here
could have did that
cheating.
over the phone, right? You did it over the phone. Oh, you went there. Okay, okay.
Exactly.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know. TV overall right now is not good. I'm hoping that because Abbott Elementary's about to start back, Law and Order SVU's about to start back.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, and Potomac, like you said, it's not bad this season. It's just not good.
It's not the greatest, yeah.
Yeah, it's something about, and I don't know if it's because everybody's so sensitive now, but it's like the way I was just talking about this with my friend. We were talking about like Real Housewives of Atlanta, how they used to go in on each other. I'm like, TV just ain't like that no more. Like they ain't going, like they ain't saying, they ain't got them one liners and those catchphrases and them different things no more. It's just like
Yeah.
social media drama and shit. And it's like, no, I want the real tea. Come on now. Like let's really
I
go at
think
it.
they don't be having enough like I don't know if y'all watched the episode or the video with Carlos King when he was talking with Kenya, and
Mm-hmm.
when he talked with Nene, but both of them said the same thing, and they was like, it's so different because before, like, they're really like reality TV was just getting started. So like when
Mm-hmm.
you was on the show, people they really like picked you, and it was based on your personality. It wasn't just
Mm-hmm.
because you got money or
Or
whatever.
followers.
Yeah, and Kenya was saying how when they picked her to be on the show, it was so many other women that they was considering who actually was married, had more money than her. Like they had been living
Mm-hmm.
in Atlanta, they knew Nene and them, like all of that, but they didn't pick them because of the personality. And I feel like now the requirements are so different. Like all you really need is a little money and maybe like people kind of you got some followers or something and they put you on a
Mm-hmm.
show and you're not really a good fit for the girls, or you just don't have a good storyline. You ain't got nothing going on in your life for real. You damn near stay at home mom. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not gonna be good TV. Or you're not
Yeah.
feisty, like you don't have good personality. You don't really hold your own with the other
I
girls.
feel the same thing about that show, The Impact. When I saw that they were doing The Impact New York, and then I saw
Yeah,
the people they had on it, I was like, wait a minute. Y'all putting Bernice Burgos' daughter, whoever the fuck that is, Scott Louis, which I know him from TikTok, and I know he's a celebrity stylist, but like, no offense, but like, who really is he? Like enough to we want to
who's
see,
gonna watch that?
right? It's just like I'm
Who's
like.
gonna
I
watch that?
don't care to want to see them on reality TV. I don't want to see Bernice Burgos nor her daughter on reality
No,
TV.
we've barely heard her talk, and honestly, I'd like to keep it that way.
That's a good thing for her. Part of the illusion of Bernice Burgos is that she is a very beautiful lady, and we
Yeah,
want to we cool with that. That's okay with
like
us.
that. I really don't want to hear anything else. If you're gonna do
So
some kind of reality show, I feel like it should be some kind of like one episode, like when Lyra went on Iyanla, and then we learned about like her childhood and her issues with her dad. It's kind of like, oh, like I feel for her now, and then go away. I don't want to hear anything else.
hmm
But I don't need a. I don't need a Lori Harvey show or like nothing like that. Like keep that. Nothing against her
yeah,
because I like her. You know, beautiful gals, gorgeous gals. She was very sharp for her birthday. Okay,
she
love her.
is. Also, I don't want to see her on reality TV.
But I don't want to see that because it's like I don't know how much personality we really finna get. It's really like the Kardashians, like they give us absolutely nothing. It's not good anymore, even like how it used to be when they first came out, because now they look like aliens.
But now they also care a lot too. So I can't get my thought out. They care too much about their image. I think that's that was one of the draws to Kardashians in the beginning, was that they were kind of very careful about it. That's how they sold it. It was like, we a family, with money, but we just regular like everybody else. And Chris was baking cookies and having, random people over to the house, and they was, doing this, sneaking out, still in the car, getting DUIs, and like that was like, oh, okay, cool. But now it's everything. So you can't say this. I can't wear that. We can't go there because I got this deal, and everything's just so orchestrated that it's no longer like reality.
That's why the best parts of the show,
reality.
That's why the best parts of the show is North, because she's the only person who's like saying what she wants. The last time the Kardashians really gave me a good laugh was when her and Courtney had that little slap fight.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. She said, "Don't do that."
That was funny.
And that ass was just in between them, like, oh gosh.
Yeah, like that was funny. Other than that,
yeah,
I'm good. Yeah,
I'm not good.
Yeah, like we can get rid of
all the Queen's Men is back on, y'all. So if y'all like that show, that is back on, and y'all know I love to watch that show. Don't ask me the goddamn plot because I don't know. I don't watch it for the plot. I don't watch it for the plot. Okay. All I know is Eva be on there acting her ass off. Shout out to Eva the Diva.
Child. I need to start that. Maybe I'll start that tonight.
Because I don't know. Don't ask me the plot because I don't know the plot.
Child.
Don't ask me what's going on because I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's a strip club and the men be stripping. Okay. Also, if y'all are looking for a show, it's off now, but season 1 and 2 of Rap Shit is really good. I've said it before on here. It's a really good show. I mean, do we expect anything less from Issa Rae? No, but it's a really good watch if you're looking for something to watch. Trying to think of some other things like Black television. The show with Yolanda Adams, Kingdom Business, they had season 2 come out. That was really good. Why are you looking like that? You didn't like Kingdom Business?
I didn't really watch it for real.
I just thought it was good because I'm like, I know you got Yolanda Adams on here cussing. Not Auntie Yolanda, Auntie Yo-Yo on here talking about something, and I don't give a damn. Right. I was like, not the battle is not yours on here cussing.
Yeah.
It's good. All right. It's messy. I like it. It's actually really good. I like it. I really like it.
I'm gonna check
it's kind of like Greenleaf.
Now you told me, because that's something that y'all could bring back. I wish they had never stopped Greenleaf.
There was nowhere else for them to go with Greenleaf.
It was kind of going in all directions, but
it was nowhere else for them to take.
I was Greenleaf Hive. I loved Greenleaf.
There was nowhere else for us to go on unless the whole family was gonna blow up in the church. There was nowhere else for us to go.
That show was so good. I would have liked to know, like, was LaToya Luckett pregnant with the pastor's baby? Like. I wouldn't have been mad at
homegirl ovaries. I was done. I was like, this
girl, man, messed up.
I was like, this is too much.
That was messed up, man.
And then the cousin was getting beat by the camp rock.
That's what I'm saying. I would have loved to have. We needed Blue Leaf. We need Blue Leaf. Can we?
If the Kingdom Business is kind of like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of, if you're looking for something Greenleaf-esque, Kingdom Business, I think will give you that scratch that itch that you have.
Okay.
Especially the second season, it's some drama. Ooh, it's some drama on there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
Too dark on my end.
Oh yeah. I forgot the sun going down. We ain't in the stew. Well, thank y'all for tuning into our bullshit ass episode during this snow day, this bad weather day. Make sure y'all follow us, follow me at the real Abnayana on Instagram, and everything else is always linked below.
You can follow me on Instagram at _ the real Jessica Monique. You can follow me on TikTok at the real Jessica _ Monique. Like she said, everything's linked down below. Everything's in the description box. One link will take you to every other link. Thank you so much for watching our reels on YouTube and for following us, subscribing to the channel. Keep that going. Because we're trying to be monetized this year. So we've been doing well with that. And yeah, we'll see you on next episode.
Yeah.
Boing.